Hello, my dear students. So today we will be discussing the most important aspect of a research title, and that is the title. Why? Because it is the thing that journal editor and reviewer will see on your research paper. Okay, so it is the only aspect that's freely available to the reader to search engine and see the data basis. Okay, so let's begin. So for you to have a perfect title, okay, you have to follow some steps, rules, and strategies for you to have a good and perfect title that you'll be choosing. Okay, so let's start. Okay, let's start with how would you formulate a research title and what are the characteristics of a research title? Actually, given a word SMART. When we say SMART, S stands for specific, so meaning you have specific goal or variable or probable and local. M stands for measurable, meaning quantifiable data and results. Attainable for letter A, meaning it is reasonable and realistic. Relevant, meaning it is appropriate to current time, especially nowadays that we are having the pandemic. And time-bound for letter T, meaning it should be done within a specified period of time. To have an action research, so it will take only 3 months, or if it is a basic research, it will take probably 1 year. Okay, can we say that the research title has a hugot format? Probably yes, because the reader can easily focus on your title, meaning medyo catchy siya. Okay, next we have, okay, so meaning you have to read, and read. You have to read articles, write-ups, previous studies related to your topic that you have chosen. So to expand your knowledge and ideas background. Okay, so moving on. Okay, how would you construct a research title if you have a quantitative and qualitative research? So I have here four obvious parts. Okay, let's start with the goal, because the goal directs you, or this is the direction or objective you want to discover it. Let's say the effect, the role, the relationship, the correlation. Okay, so next we have the variable. Actually, we have here 2 types of variable, the independent variable and the dependent variable. When we say independent variable, sometimes it is the intervention or the issue or the problem. Okay, but it can stand alone. It will not affect to the other variable. Next is the dependent variable. Dependent variable is affected. It is affected, especially the respondent. Okay, let's say the issue is COVID-19. Will it affect the academic performance of the students? What about the blended learning? Okay. What is the impact of blended learning to the academic performance of the students? Okay, since we are talking of students, meaning we are talking of the local should be school. Okay, because local, it is the specific area where the study is to be conducted. Okay, so I'll give you an example. Okay, let's say I am a STEM student, so probably I have to have a mathematical skills. But at this point in time, it is pandemic. How can I enhance my mathematical skills? So I need the intervention. So the intervention here is your independent variable, and my mathematical skill that will be affected by this pandemic is your dependent variable. Okay, so if I'm going to use all of this will be my keyword, mathematical skills, as my dependent variable, because that will be this will be affected by the sort of pandemic, and or probably the intervention that I've been choosing, the online peer tutoring. So if I'm going to make this a title, so we have here, my goal is to find the effect. Okay, so to formulate a title, so that would be the effects of online peer tutoring, which is my intervention, on mathematical skills, which is the dependent variable of Taytay Senior High School students. Students are my respondents during pandemic. So this is now the scenario. Okay. And another one we have here, online peer tutoring, its effect on mathematical skills of Taytay Senior High School STEM students during pandemic. Moving on, you can also consult the Google Scholar, wherein since you have your keywords, you can look for specific or rather additional title for you to expand your title, okay, to make your title be measurable. So you can consult into Google Scholar. Okay, moving on. Okay, so you have now your activity, and that would be that we're going to have the asynchronous. Okay, and then some supplemented materials are already have on your Google Classroom. So I know that each of you belong to a particular group. So each student shall be assigned in a group she belongs. So a Google Classroom shall be created for the asynchronous workshop. Now, in a Google Classroom, the group leader shall upload the setup or the template-based and task-based activity plan for our course task number 1, which is the title proposal. And this will be discussed through video conferencing. Okay. Oh, remember class, always write a title after you have finished writing your title. Keep it short and simple. So probably 12 to 17 words is enough. So include all essential information about the paper. Avoid using abbreviation or too many technical terms. Use keywords that highlighted what your paper is about. Never insert a period at the end of your title. Okay? So, good luck and happy searching. God bless.